So I recently saw this thing about an automatic drawing challenge. And it's basically, you just start drawing. You draw whatever and you don't think about it and you just keep going. Sort of just fill a page. And I was thinking, oh yeah, I used to do that all the time. That's a lot of fun. I don't know if I can do it anymore. At some point, I became a little bit too particular and a little bit too, I don't know, caught up in what I'm making. As a result, I feel like I've lost a little bit of that looseness, a little bit of playfulness that was in some of my earlier work. I was looking at this this book. This was one of my books, no big deal. A book I did when I reached 10 years of daily drawings, and it was just like my favorites over the years. I swear we did some. But there's a lot of stuff that's just like weird, just random nonsense, and just sort of doodles that I just sort of was winging it. Like for example, these two spreads right here, these were just completely unplanned nonsense on the page. And I don't do that as much. So in this video, I'm gonna try to do the automatic drawing challenge. I'm gonna fill up a page as fast as I can without overthinking it. My plan is to do it like super rough as a sketch and then turn it into some sort of finished piece. Do you wanna come along on this journey with me? All right, let's do it. I think I already hate this. I think the only way to begin such a challenge would be to start with a skull. Let's start with a skull eye. This is kind of a big skull for what we're doing here. I don't know if this is taking up too much room. I feel like the key is to like keep things pretty small so that I'm not, what am I trying to say here? Like if it's small, it won't be as noticeable if it's awful. For the amount of skulls that I've drawn, you would think I would struggle less, but like every single time, I think just because I put so much weight on, like I just think skulls are super cool and I want them to be awesome. Like this, I kind of hate how long the jaw is, but like that's not how this works. We gotta just keep moving. And like, how do I even know where to begin? So I don't. I'm just putting like a speech bubble here that maybe we'll come back to later. My thought process is just sort of using the negative space. And I thought maybe like an animal face here and maybe like it's a bunny. Maybe I'm thinking of bunnies because there's currently so many bunnies in my yard and in my neighborhood, and it is driving a little Dottie, that's my dog, out of her mind. She wants all the bunnies. There's some big eyes. This just looks like a Looney Tunes bunny or something. I feel like that's not how I would do it. I gotta make this bunny a little bit more weird. I guess that's what those fangs are for. But I think this is the sketch phase, so maybe I can like add something to make it better in the next phase. I'm already panicking. I haven't drawn anything yet and I'm like, oh, running out of ideas. Like I'm already drawing a slice of pizza. Like at what point, like I've drawn a skull, a bunny, and a slice of pizza. Like why are those the things? What else do I draw? I draw things on a regular basis, don't I? I think right off the bat, I just like, I don't know, I know this is cheating a little bit, but I need to make it a little bit smaller. These items are just too big, and I'm sorry. Oh, I draw that character that's like a cloud head with a body running. Maybe that'll leave some interesting negative space. So I'm gonna like put this arm in here like that, so it's not leaving any, like I'm trying to keep it tight, like into itself, because I want to sort of fill all the spaces when I'm doing this drawing for some reason. I don't know. I'm reminding myself that this is the sketch part and we can make it better afterwards. Maybe because it's a cloud, it's got like a lightning bolt coming out of its head. That's kind of fun. Lightning bolts are kind of fun, right? I don't know. A snake coming over here, looking at that pizza. This snake wants that pizza. I think I just wanted to draw a squiggly line, what it comes down to. Also, this is supposed to be fun? Why am I getting stressed out about it? I think that's part of the problem. This is supposed to just be meditative. Maybe I need to just let loose a little bit more. I'm in here drawing the underbelly of this snake to avoid drawing something else. That's what it comes down to. Maybe it's gonna have the tongue coming up to lick that pizza. And then maybe there's like a drip coming off the pizza. I'm putting a moon over here. This is a man in the moon. If you believe that put a man on the moon, man on the moon. I don't think I'm allowed to use the eraser. Am I? Is that a rule that I just made up? I don't know if there are any rules. Maybe because we got a moon, we could put some little stars over here. What are you doing like that? That's little stars, little twinkles. A twinkly twinkie. Have some bug eyes coming out of this skull. That's always fun. I don't know if it'll be both eyes, but for now, it's just gonna be this one. Oh, I know. I draw that butt with arms and legs. And I'm not talking about self-portrait. This little character. How do I do it? It's like this. Oh yeah, there we go. And then it's just the eyes. You can't see the mouth because the mouth is, you know what I'm talking about. I think I like to draw him where he's like gonna fight you. Fist up, he's like, hey, you wanna fight? You wanna fight me? And he's really mad, so he's got this steam coming out of his head. Definitely not a fart. It looks like a broccoli. Maybe put some action lines. Maybe that'll help. You know what? I don't think it does help. So I'm going to write no. Because I forgot that I like to draw letters, so we're gonna do that. You know, maybe we'll lean into it and we'll put nope. Nope is a little bit better than no, I think. The incoherence of my thought process is wild. I'm putting a little cloud over here because I don't know what to do. And I'm putting another one over here so I can draw a rainbow thing over this ear, like a wiggly rainbow, because that is the thing I like to draw. I don't even know what I'm drawing over here. Oh, when I draw these things, I used to draw all the time. They're like these little, they're kind of like ghosts, I think. I like to draw them in these jumbles because I could just make the tail or the rest of its body fit whatever space I needed. Maybe since we put nope up there, we can put yes down here. Oh, maybe it's like a yes with a bunch of extra S's because of the snake hissing. That's pretty cool, right? Maybe we'll make it snaky letters. Yes. Maybe this thing can have some little claw things. I don't know if this is cheating, but I'm pulling this down a little bit because I want to sort of make the overall composition like an organic shape that's not like going off the edges, so it feels cohesive, a little bit put together, if you will. I'm writing the word okay down here to finish this bottom corner. Okay, and I'm gonna make it like a little bit 3D. I think we need some more little rainbow bursts or something. Maybe this, we can do like a little wiggly shape that's like it's like a black hole, and then there's like this rainbow coming out of it, coming to the okay to just say, it's okay if we get sucked into the black hole. Everything's gonna be okay. All right, I'm gonna put another one of those little monster ghost things. I just want it to go in a different direction, and I feel like I'm stopping for too long, so. Oh, I hate this one. This one's the worst. And it's too wide at the bottom, so it has to be something different. We're putting feet on it. Maybe it's got arm. This is, boy, I'm ruined the whole drawing. This is the worst thing that's ever happened to this drawing. What is that? This is stupid. Why am I doing this? I feel like all I ever do is stupid stuff. These are rain clouds, and the rain just goes everywhere. This is another lightning bolt. Like this cloud is just shooting stuff off. That's what's happening there. We've got this space over here that I'm not crazy about. Maybe it's, man, I used to like drawing these things and they were fun, and now I'm just like, I don't know how to draw them anymore. This is an extra evil one. And maybe this guy's jumping over a flame. Just seems like it would be fun to draw. Maybe we can put a tail on this Y, make it more snake-like. Guys, I hate this so much. I really, like, I'm depending on the idea that when I like bring down the opacity and start drawing over it, I can like finesse it a little bit, adjust things, and when it's just a little bit cleaner, it'll come together. Because right now, it's not doing it for me. Maybe because this fart cloud is a cloud, and then we've got more rainbow things, and we've got some over there and some down here. Maybe we need to connect that to the nope. I think that makes sense for what a fart cloud would connect to. That is the most incoherent sentence I think I've said on this channel. Let me know in the comments if that is correct. Okay, nope. You know what? We're emphasizing the nope with a little burst. Nope. Nope. Maybe we can have like a little bat wing that could use that negative space. Let's put some big eyes on this bat. That bat's flying around looking good. Maybe we can just have some more burst things coming from that there to fill out that space. All right, we're getting somewhere. What if we just have a little arm coming out of this cloud, and it's like, my camera up there turned off. So if we got a hand, and it's just like, hey, how's it going? Put some action lines because it's waving. That's an interesting fart we got going on there. Maybe this is okay, but it's like, oh, okay. I don't know. Maybe we can extend this black hole down a little bit like that. You know, put some little, oh, that's what those little lines are. It's like saying, oh, okay. I'm just gonna draw a shape for that space. And then what is it? It's just like a melty face. It's like, I'm melting. That face completely melted. It got his face melted off and it's looking up and it's like, what has happened? But it looks like he sort of likes it. I don't know. And we need something here. Like maybe this is like a droplet, like a big droplet, and it got so big that it got a little face. And it's kind of happy. It's a happy face. Because it's like, I'm just a free little raindrop. And then what is this? The skull is saying, he's laughing. He's saying, LOL. It's weird to say, put LOL in a speech bubble because it's like, it's not, it's, you know what I'm saying there. We fill the page. I'm gonna tighten it up a little bit. We'll see what happens. Hey, it's Chris, just dropping in from the future. I thought this would be a good moment to just interrupt the chaos of this automatic drawing challenge. This video is sponsored by Skillshare. If you don't already know about Skillshare, it is the largest online learning community specifically for creatives. So many different kinds of classes, from illustration, like stuff that I do, to graphic design, to video, productivity, music, so much stuff on there. You could learn anything that you'd want to know pretty quickly. And it just sort of perfectly ties in because you may be watching this process that I'm going through and being like, well, how is he thinking about these shapes and like coming up with these creative ideas? My good pal, Tom Froese, has just the class that is the perfect tie-in to this. Illustration Improv, loosen up and find your weirdest ideas. And it is such a fun class. Tom has a ton of great classes on Skillshare. Do you know I have a bunch of classes on Skillshare too? I got classes on motion, lettering, all kinds of stuff. You should check those out as well. You may be thinking, that does sound like a lot of good classes, but I don't know if I'm ready to commit to that kind of thing. Well, I have some good news for you. The first 500 people to use the link below in my description will receive a 1-month free trial of Skillshare. Get started today. You won't regret it. All right, let's go back to my drawing panic attack. I finished the drawing. I was reminded that I love the tightening up process. For me, that's a lot of fun, especially with things like this where it's like a jumble of a lot of different pieces. I just went through and as I was tightening up, I was just making everything fit together. There's something really satisfying to me about just getting everything to fit tightly into a little jumble, using the negative space to just frame the other things. I like the stuff to fit together. It's very satisfying to me. So it's weird, it's random, but I think that's the point of this. As I tightened it up, I didn't change it a lot, but I just made everything a little bit nicer, a little bit better. And I think this process makes sense because I don't want to spend that time while I'm doing the automatic drawing part, because that's the part where I'm supposed to just be flowing, fluid, zen flow state. You can't be doing that if you're worrying about little details. So the final image felt a little bit better. I didn't change much. I shifted a couple things and like just drew things better pretty much. And then I went in with color. I decided to use the Riso brushes from my new Retro Supply Co pack because they're the kind of thing that I feel can take a mediocre drawing and make it a little bit cooler. I think the number is about 20% better when I use them, so that's what I did. I feel okay about the final result. I think maybe the process would have been more fun if I was just doing it on my own and didn't feel the pressure of wanting to just make something good for you, but you ruined it for me. You made it stressful because I didn't want to let you down. Maybe next time you could be more considerate of my feelings. When I finished it last night, I was a little unsure, but then I looked at it again before recording this and I was like, you know what? This is pretty okay, especially for just going in and winging it without a real plan. Let me know what you think. Are you ready to take on the automatic drawing challenge? Is that something that you think would be fun, or would it stress you out? If you like videos like this, I did one in the past where it was like a Halloween jumble. I didn't call it an automatic drawing challenge because I didn't really know what that is, but this is something that I've done. It was just like, let's see if I can fill up a page in one shot. I'll link that video, you can check it out. But the video I really think you might like is this one. I would check that one out first. Or you can check out this other automatic one if you like this process of me trying to fill a page, freaking out about making it look good for you. All right, good talk. Thank you. Bye.